Continuing coverage on a wildfire off Red Wolf Trail in Carolina Forest, now fully contained. How long officials say smoking conditions could last. And President Trump extending the ceasefire deal with Iran indefinitely as a new round of peace talks remained on hold, the now stalling conversation.
Working for you. This is Good Morning Carolinas on ABC 15.
Good morning, it's 8:50, and right now we're going to talk about the wildfire. A wildfire was contained in the Carolina forest overnight. The state's Forestry Commission says it totaled 3 acres, leaving 1 person injured and forcing multiple evacuations. Here's video we took yesterday as the fire broke out just off International and River Oaks Drive. Officials tell us there's a chance of flare-ups within the containment lines, so crews will be deploying portable sprinklers and continue to monitor the area, responding as needed. They say you can expect to see smoke until the area gets a significant amount of rain. They say all structures were protected from any damage. With dry conditions expected to continue throughout the week, download the WPDE ABC 15 weather app to stay up to date. It's available now on the Apple App Store and Google Play. Deputies are searching for a man accused of stealing medications at a Murrells Inlet Surgery Center. The Georgetown County Sheriff's Office says they're looking for the man in these photos from April 8th at the Blue Cloud Pediatric Surgery Center. They say he dragged a refrigerator full of medications, broke the lock, and stole the contents inside. They're asking anyone with information to call the Georgetown County Sheriff's Office, the number right there on your screen. A suspect is dead, and a deputy is now fighting for his life following a traffic stop in Anderson County. Yesterday afternoon, a deputy pulled over a Dodge Challenger on I-85 and then requested additional assistance. When they arrived, officials say the suspect retrieved a firearm and shot the responding deputy. The deputy who initiated the stop returned fire, killing the suspect at the scene. SLED is leading this investigation. A stretch of sunny summer-like weather is creating problems for farmers in South Carolina. Severe drought conditions are developing across parts of the state during a critical planting season. The National Weather Service says March was South Carolina's 3rd driest on record. Farmers say the lack of rain is affecting every part of the operation, including pastures where cattle graze.
I'm very worried about it. Like I said, the consumer is going to buy the cheapest thing they can get their hands on, which in most cases is chicken, and it's going to cut down how much beef they'll eat, which is a sad thing because everybody loves a good steak or a good hamburger, and they need to keep eating them. But it could long term hurt the consumers because prices keep going up, and it's going to hurt the farmers in South Carolina if we don't get some rain soon.
With grass drying up, some farmers are forced to consider costly alternatives like hay for feed earlier than usual. They warn those added costs could eventually be passed on to consumers if conditions don't improve. It is the next step in America's return to the moon. NASA employers gathered in Louisiana on Monday for the rollout of the rocket that will take the Artemis 3 crew into space. It's now headed to the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The Artemis 3 launch is set to take place the middle of next year. A trip to Disney World next year just got a little more expensive depending on when you go. Disney opened its bookings through October 31st, 2027. It shows that there will be a 10% increase in the top tier ticket prices for peak dates. So if you plan on visiting the Magic Kingdom on a peak day, you'll be paying at least $219. The current price for that park on a peak date is $209. Myrtle Beach police were called to a homeless camp a year ago in Market Common. They met MJ, a man who had been battling a drug addiction for 4 years. Now, he is graduating from a year-long recovery program. After going to the hospital, officers inspired MJ to seek local help. MJ connected with United Way resources and entered the Hope Center, a program made to help people with drug addictions, a moment that would change his life.
He came in broken, he came in lost. And along the way, God just started radically changing his life.
The fight for his life before addiction was hard.
Then just that addiction grabs a hold and it takes everything from you.
But the moment the blessings started coming, he knew this was the right move.
That first Sunday, when my mom showed up for that church, and we were both in tears, and I hadn't seen her for 3 years. And that solidified it for me right there. That when I started seeing the blessings raining down, that's when I just knew I had to hold fast and just stay through it.
Now, 1 year later, MJ is celebrating a major milestone, completing the program.
We showed him the door, but he walked through the door and he did what he needed to do to get himself right. And just so very proud of him. I'm honored to be here.
Today, MJ says he has a new job he loves and a new outlook on life.
I just had to know that who I was doing it for. I wasn't doing it for myself. I was doing it for God.
Looking ahead, he hopes to be an inspiration and help others to find the same path to recovery that he did.
Go out and witness to others and let them know that you can make it through no matter what challenges you're faced with. I want to be that an inspiration for other people, to be that walk that they can see and say, hey, how did you get like that? And I say, well, I'll show you the way. Show them the resources to show them the way, really.
MJ says that he plans to continue to work hard, and he wanted to remind everyone that in order to see change, you need to be the change. Reporting ABC 15's Alan Hernandez. Good morning. It is a Monday after the Masters, meaning we are at the Dyke Course in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, following golf's most recognizable celebrity tournament.
It's a chance for actors, athletes, celebrities to come here and enjoy a day in the golf capital of the world.
But this tournament isn't just about celebrities and competition. It's about the impact it has on the youth.
Yeah, it's just an opportunity for these kids to get out there, not only learn the game, but to learn some lifestyle elements to get them through school, business, life, something they can carry with them throughout their entire life. It's really a great opportunity.
Proceeds from the event support the Hootie and the Blowfish Foundation, which helps fund education programs and youth golf initiatives across South Carolina.
They've been able to raise a significant amount of money in their endowment, and we're just thrilled that Monday After the Masters is the key component to it.
This year we've given out over $100,000 in grants this year, over $1.2 million in scholarships, and that's all based on Hootie and the Blowfish and Monday After the Masters and what they started off with.
The Monday After the Masters proves that golf can be just as much about giving back as it is about the game. Live in Myrtle Beach, I'm Alan Hernandez reporting. This weekend, the Myrtle Beach Food Truck and Music Festival brought the community together, packed with food, vendors, and non-stop entertainment. The Myrtle Beach Food Truck Festival supports local businesses and creates a fun atmosphere for everyone who's willing to come out and have some fun. With over 80 different foods to try and 6 different bands playing catchy music, it's a recipe for a good time.
Love it, man. It's really cool. Most of the things that I look forward to, I think everybody else was too, so it sold out.
And with a strong turnout this year, organizers say they hope to continue growing the event in the future. In Myrtle Beach, I'm Alan Hernandez reporting.